Hello everybody, this is Daniel from Flummox-Puzzles, and I am here today to do a unboxing. There's that. There's that. Okay, let's do this. It's as right out of the box we see a bunch of keychains. These are Yuxun Jade Unicorns, I think they're called, or something like that. I think that's translated out of Chinese because these are all the packaging's in Chinese, of course. And then got some Ghost Cube stickers. We have I forgot who this is made by. I think it's Yuxun too. But it's that. And then you got cuboids. Got two 2x2x3 cuboids. A bunch of Lingpo translucent 2x2s. Let's take all these out. Invoice. We got a couple of Yuxun mats to go with the timers. Got stickered. These are black, stickered with silver ghost cubes. Oh, and one with gold so far. So my guess is one of these. Here's the blue one. This is unstickered. Okay, so then we have the new MF3. That'll be exciting. We got a bunch of those, all in black. And we have black Weilong GTS, as well as a blue one for cyan. Then we have two Gans 356 Air. And one of them is standard and one is master. We have a half a Curvycopter, truncated I think they call it, made by Maz. That'll be interesting. Got some X-Man magnetic pyramixes. Got some stickerless ones. I guess those are kind of hard to get to. We got more MF3s. We got some Gear Cube V2. That'll be interesting. A lot of stuff is gonna be interesting. We got a Void Cube, inline of course, as well as a regular Curvycopter. Got some white MF3s. Got 6 white MF3s actually. More black ones. I'm getting towards the bottom of the box. We got some Moyu in equilateral 3x3s basically. Here's MF5S, which is the new 5x5 by Mojang. We got two black ones. We have Shangsha Master Pyramix, new 4x4. We got two of those. Have a Valcke III. I'm pretty sure this is not just any Valcke III either. Oops, sorry. And we have some more black X-Man magnetic pyramixes. And then we will just about go in depth with them just about now. And I'm back. Okay, so let's start off. Let's get cracking because we have a lot of cubes to go through. Let's start off with the MF3. This is made by Mojang, Moyu's new classroom cube company. They plan on making a lot of cheaper cubes that can be bought in bulk. Specifically, currently the MF2, the MF3, and the MF5. The MF5S, or I guess yeah, the MF5S, we'll be going over later. So this looks and feels, it has like a Guanlong. It even has the same sticker scheme, but it looks to me like the white actually has different colors. It looks brighter. than this one, but this one looks identical to Guanlong. Let's see if it feels the same. Right now, it feels a lot rougher, but like literally as I'm turning it, it's getting better. So I think with a bit of breaking in and lubing, this could be a great beginner cube. And I think the same would go for the white. Since with the new one, since they've called it also the Guanlong Plus, because of the fact that it has ridges on the inside. If I can get this edge out. Okay, maybe not now, but that has ridges on the inside that allow it to, ridges on the edges, I guess, that allow it to track similar to as a Weilong, which has a similar track system. So that's it for the MF3. Now let's move on to the next one. Okay, here is our next one. The Shengshao 4x4 Master Pyraminx. I'm looking forward to this. It looks difficult, but all 4x4s are pretty hard for me, so that wouldn't really count for much. This is definitely smaller than I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting, but wow, it's got a lot more pieces. Let's see for first turn. It's like when I'm looking at this, of course not during any pieces because I'm scared, but like it's not that bad taking that, just not broken in or anything. It's definitely, you can hear some springs, and it's kind of there's a lot of friction. It's not sandy or anything, but it's definitely, there's a lot of stuff in there. Wow. This piece here goes like, whoa. Oops. I don't think it's supposed to come out like that. Yeah, I guess it would also make sense that this has the more complicated mechanism, which would make it understandable. I'm scared now. Oh, I changed all the centers. That's interesting. This is just like completely experimentation right now. Probably scaring myself is what I'm doing. I'll see that I fix it. Okay. I'm happy with this. With this. It's slightly bigger than this other Moyu one. It also doesn't have any stickers. But it has about the same shades. But it's about slightly bigger. More noticeable when you're like this, but it's really, yeah, I was expecting it to be way bigger, huge, 7x7 or bigger size, but that was kind of ridiculous. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Okay, so I got the Lingpo translucent cube. This is in plastic, so I'm not gonna take it out, but it does look really cool. Just translucent stickerless always looks cool. But it's not competition legal, so it's more of a novelty than anything else. So, yeah. It's sad, but it makes sense. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so next is the Walker 3x3 Ghost Cube. So, I got a few styles of this. I'm not going to take these out of the packaging, really. But I got blue. It's a really vibrant blue. Yeah. But we'll put that back in. That's not, of course, blue is easy to get. It also came with silver stickers, so you could sticker it. This is the only one, oddly enough, that came unstickered. last time I got 2 of these, and they came on stickers. But oh my goodness, look at that! It's beautiful. It's kind of dirty. Like, I guess there's lube and stuff on the stickers. I hope that's okay. Like, it'll be fine. What am I talking about? Of course it'll be fine. So then we got gold too. I like the silver more. It's got, but look at that tiny sticker. So tiny. But oh my goodness, those look so cool with stickers. They turn also really well for I guess they're just like a 3x3 variation, so there's not really that much to say about them. But yeah, we'll move on. On to the next thing, which will be the Yuxun speed timers. They look different. The box, for one, is a bit longer than I was expecting. I'm not exactly sure why, but it just seems bigger. Like, I guess no wider. That's what it is. But let's see here. This thing is really big. Wow, the entire thing is larger than I was expecting. It's interesting how it's got these things on the sides. Like, it doesn't... I'm not sure... But at least it has a microphone port, which is, and on/off. Oh, you can turn the sounds on and off. That's cool. Okay. Let's see. I don't believe it has any batteries. I will go put some batteries in it and be right back. And here's a new and improved timer. AKA, it has batteries now. But, so I guess let's turn it on. What? It makes noises? Wow. Who needs an audience when you can just have cheering when you are finished with your solve? Wow. Guess that's why it has this. That's a bit more to my liking. But wow, I was not expecting that. Okay, let's turn that off and move on to the mat. Or one of the mats. We'll have to see which one I like more. It's kind of hard to see the entire thing, but I like the blue, like, it's called Blue Scrawl. I think I like it. Let's see what the other one looks like. That looks cool too. Wow. I'm not sure which one I like more. I think I like this one more. But this one doesn't have like the line here. I think I might go for this one. But see, let's see here. So it has these holes here that attach in. So you can go like that. That's nice. I like that. So that way, and it's not very thick either. I was expecting thicker, but it's like super, like, bouncy. Let's see here. Here's my Gans. I wouldn't want to drop this, would I? Wow. True, this is not on a very hard surface, but really, I have a mouse pad, like I got an extra thick mouse pad with my business name on it, and it bounced way too much. Maybe that's why this is so thin, so I won't bounce. And it's got like super like grippy stuff on the back, but super smooth on the front. I like this. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this up and we'll move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the Gans 356 Air. So I got two kinds. I got the Master and the Standard Edition. So here is the Standard. Here's the Master. So this one comes with a different sticker scheme and different. So it comes with like older stickers, I think. They're definitely like a darker shade. Let's see here. Blue is not that much different. How about white? White is the same. Green is different. Yellow is a bit darker. Orange is by far different. And what about red? Red is about the same. So it's really only the green, orange, and yellow that are different. There's only so different that you can get on white. Like there's just not that many different ways that you can have the color white. So yeah. So let's try to see if we can get this back in the box in one piece. And since this is a standard, it does not come with alternate nuts like the Master does. The one that I just showed you as an example was my Master Edition. I can't get this back in the box right. Oh, there. Gotta make sure that all those. Is it no? No. What's in the way now? No. Now the nut driver's in the way. Ugh. Is it? Ugh. I really don't like this little plastic thingy that's in there. Metal one's far better. And why it has 3 sizes, I don't know either, because the nuts only have one size. Okay, I think that's good. And then I won't open this one because, well, I just showed you. But it's really cool because these are meant to, like, you can make like a 2x2 out of these, which is really interesting. Now let's go into this. Got the MF5S. This is the big brother of the MF3 that we looked at earlier. First thing I see is that these centers, the corners of the centers here are rounded while the edges are not really that rounded. And the corners are larger and rounded, which I'm not sure if that's unusual for 5x5, but you can also see these edges are also rectangular. So only these 4 edges and the centers are actually square. Interesting. While doing this, you can definitely hear the springs, but for not being lubed, this is pretty good. It's got standard Moyu shades, but this is gonna be a pretty good 5x5, especially for classroom. It was quite cheap, especially for a 5x5. So let's see, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so on to the next one. We have the Gear Cube V2. So let's open this. So first off, you can hear a lot when you move it. The pieces just kind of wiggle back and forth. But it's got purple on it, which is, it's got purple and blue right next to each other. I was not expecting that. I was expecting to have more of a 3x3 color. But I guess instead of, it's all normal except for instead of white, there's purple. Okay, so now for first scary turns. Oh my goodness. It's not that easy to turn. Oh. These ones just, what? These. So like, that doesn't make any sense to me because it's like, well, there we go. But like, you can turn some of the layers without changing the gears. So you can turn it this way, you can turn it this way, but you turn it this way, and there's just no gears. It's odd. I was not expecting that. But I'm scared. I'm not going to shuffle this up because, well, it's scary looking. Okay, on to the next cube. So I guess we'll move on to this Yuxun Keychain Cube. The only problem with this packaging is the keychain gets like out of this whole thingy, like makes it pop out. But it looks better than the ones I've had in the past. It's bigger, it has pink instead of red, and really light blue. It has really light colors in general. And it feels super rounded. It's really cool. Okay, so for first turns, this turns really well for a keychain. This turns like, if this was a larger cube, this would be on par with the MF3 that we went over earlier. Maybe a bit better actually. But since it's a keychain, it's so small. But it's got these nice rounded corners. So yeah, I'm like, wow. It also has a logo. I might take that off because it looks like it come off really easily. So I think I might take that off, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that would come off super easy. But just in general, I think this is better than the one I have had before. Okay, let's move on to the next cube. Okay, so now we have the Curvycopter. Oh, this one has. Oh, I can't actually open this. I didn't notice this, but it has a sticker closing it. It says Land Toys. So we will not open that. We will open this half one that's in a Ziploc bag. First off, it's definitely a clover cube. You can super tell it, but like, I'm not sure how you're supposed to interact between this and this, or if this just kind of stays. I guess let's do some first turns. It turns really well. Better than the one clover cube that I've tried before. But let's see here. Let's shape shift it a bit. Yeah, it looks like it. That's not good. I hear something shaking inside there. But yeah, it doesn't look like this bottom part. It's not actually, those are just like indents. They don't actually go all the way through. This bottom part here, it's just a solid piece of plastic, which makes sense. But I like how they added it, just to make it like look more like a clover cube. But yeah, clover cube would be the same thing except for like two of these put together. But I'd rather not open the sticker because that's not very good customer service. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. So here, for the next one, we have the Mojang Equilateral Cube. Big words. So let's see here. It's blue, I think. Like, I think it's blue. Yeah, it's definitely not cyan because it doesn't match the one I had, the cyan way long. But I'm pretty sure this is blue. So the difference between this and the mirror cube, so that the top is shaped the same as the 3x3 instead of keeping along with these ones here. This, you could make some really cool patterns, just like, I like how it's like, it's harder because you can't tell where the patterns are really supposed to go and how they're really interchangeable. I think the best chance that you would have is just trying to follow the lines around. But those are, oh, I see. So like the lines like go like as if it's like this. So they go down like that. Wow. That could really mess with a person. And so then you can see here it has the same caps as the Waylong as well, which is cool because, yeah. But like it's basically, it's just like I guess this reminds me of like a Guanlong or a Waylong, and how the pieces are put together and the corner shape and all that. But it definitely turns better than one of those. Let's see if I can get this back together properly. And there is like, on this, it's like super obvious that there's a corner twist because there's going to be a piece like this. But it comes apart really easily, which is probably just bad tensioning, but yeah, wow. Okay, so now on to the next cube. So I found out, just like the other one, this Lan has this Void cube has the same sticker, but I'm gonna take my chance and hope that doesn't really come off on the paper. There we go. I was lucky. The sticker wasn't on very hard. But here is the Void cube. Yeah, so it's crazy. Like it would be great. Like you could hold it easily. Like you could go like. That'd be funny. But okay, let's go for some first turns. Whoa. This thing is so hard, and M slices are like impossible. It's really sandy and hard to turn. It's getting better, but really, I guess a Void cube internal mechanism is really quite complicated and probably has quite a few moving pieces. So I'm not surprised that it's hard to turn, but yeah, maybe with some lubing. But I've heard some. I know somebody that had put some Maru on one of these, and it did not turn out well. But I felt it, and it's definitely better than this. Okay, on to the next cube. Okay, so here I have two. I have a stickerless X-Man magnetic Pyraminx and a black Pyraminx, both magnetic. So let's open this thing. Comes with spare magnets. Oh. Wonder why it comes with magnets. I might make use of those. But let's see here. Like, it looks super slick right now because it's lubed, but this is like, that sticker is put on there like perfectly. The sticker here, there's like it's barely felt. So now for some first turns. These magnets are really strong. And it's so quiet. It's really greasy and stuff. So I'm gonna go clean this off real quick and I will be right back. Okay, I am back with a cleaned Pyraminx, and so let's do some more first turns with it. So it's this magnets in this are a lot stronger than my on my Moyu one, but the tips are way better. That's great for the tips because you turn it, you can't actually, magnets are strong enough, they don't go to the middle. So we put it like that, they go about that, but then you touch them and they go back. It's crazy. So like not even just pushing it, it goes away from your finger, pulled by the magnets. And so like, but I heard that these were variable, like you can change how strong the magnets are, which is also like a perk because, well, if you can change how, you can just personalize it to the maximum. But well, maybe later, or no, I'm not going to worry about taking those apart right now because I personally really like it. So yeah, so this one is also of course greasy. This sticker doesn't go on as well. You can tell where the sticker begins and ends, but this one, it feels different. It feels sandier, like there's more blocky than this one. I think that might be partially because of the stickers, but I like the sticker list a lot more. But wow, these are awesome. Highly recommend these over the Moyu ones. These are really good, especially if you like strong ones. Like if you're slower, like, and also the Moyu ones are super loud. Okay, well, I don't know where mine is, so maybe later, but otherwise, I really like these. Yeah, these are, I'm gonna use one of these as my main. Okay, on to the next cube. Okay, so we only have one more. Save the best for last, and that is this. I got the Valcke III. Let's see if I can get this box open. Okay, there we go. So, should play Star Wars music. And it is the limited edition mint. It's amazing. It's a little lighter than I was expecting. And the colors are also different. It's really dark. It's almost a purple. Wasn't quite expecting that. What's this thing? I have no idea what this is. Never got a Valcke, so it just comes with, let's see here. Comes with Valcke III, stronger than strong. Comes with a Valcke III instruction video. Booklet with Matt's Valcke on the front. And a little note by him. And then a Chinese version, of course. And then a solution thing. And a giant sticker. That giant sticker is mine. That's cool. I like how he signs his name with the V that goes over it. It's like the square root of ALK. But that is really cool. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for watching.